Previously on Dragon Age Origins, I was an elf boy, and I went into a cave with my good friend Tamlin, and I fought some spiders, or I became Spider-Man, I don't remember which, it was all hazy. Then we found a mirror, oh no, mirror corrupt, Tamlin touched mirror, ooh, blinding white light, oh, I wake up, hello Keeper, how you doing Keeper, you alright, you doing good Keeper? I've been cursed, oh shiz, well, that's a whoopsie doopsie. Where's Damlin? Oh, Damlin's missing. Oh no, gotta get Meryl and Fen, the other person that's not Fen Harel. But it sounds like Fen Harel. Oh, let's go to the cave. Find Damlin. Oh look, it's a warden. Hello, Duncan. Don't dunk on me, Duncan. Oh, Duncan wants to break the mirror. Oh, whoops, doopy. He broke the mirror. Damlin's lost forever. My heart, no. Was that to be cured? I must become a warden. Oh. Okay, I guess I'll go be a warden then. Okay, say goodbye to all my people. Oh no, he's so sad. I'm tears. I'm crying. I mean, Ostigar. Hello, King. Galen. How you doing? You seem very overly confident, sir. And scene. What will happen? Will they survive the blast? Will he find a cure? Are the dragons truly aging? Find out the answer to this and more on Dragon Age Origins. Bum, 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 bum. Hello. Maybe having a little too much fun with that. Ooh, baby, how are we? Let me get the game up for me. Ooh, welcome back to Thedas, to Ferelden. Where, what's happened since last time? Oh yeah, there's a logo and a title for the new one, Dreadwolf, which, makes sense. It makes sense. Can't argue that it doesn't make sense because it does make sense. I was surprised at first by the purple. I'm gonna be honest, it gave me more Hearthstone vibes than Dragon Age vibes, but I've come around to it. I say that I come around to it as if I wasn't here for it anyway, but I am. I'm intrigued now as to what the art style is going to be of the game, though, because I was thinking, like, because they found like a really good basis with Inquisition, right? Especially with like the tarot cards. It's like they finally hit the nail on the head. So I wasn't expecting things to change drastically, and they may not. I imagine they probably won't. But maybe they will, because I feel like that logo doesn't really fit with the aesthetic that was set up in Inquisition. That being said, you can still have that more sort of colourful vibe and have like the tarots and stuff. I don't think they should get rid of those. They've become quite iconic to the series, I want to say. And they're just quite cool. They're quite fun, aren't they? Quite enjoyable. It's a nice little. It adds a level of character that I don't think is there, especially in the first game. It's a bit muddy and brown, which is supposed to be because it's for Elden, but you know, still. Yeah, it's exciting to have something. They said we'd see more this year, but I feel like they've said that before. We'll see what happens with that, I guess. Personally, I'm not like too fussed about seeing a proper trailer or anything. I want to know what the gameplay is going to be, because that like behind the scenes stuff we saw did not seem indicative to what we've gotten previously, gameplay wise, combat wise. That seemed more actiony, which personally I'm here for because I got the vibe that they've been wanting to go in that direction since like the second game, but they've been a bit too nervous to do it because they know certain parts of the fan base will not be very happy if they do. If they stray too far away. But I'm of the mind they should just make whatever game they want to make, right? I feel like BioWare, especially the Dragon Age team, can be a bit too reactive when it comes to feedback. Like Inquisition is basically, here's everything you said you didn't like about Dragon Age 2 reversed. Right? All that stuff you didn't like? Well, here's the opposite of that. And Like, I really enjoy Inquisition, but I know some people have issues with it, and the issues they have with it stem from that. You know, they go a bit overboard correcting things. So I'm hoping for this one that they just, you know, make the game they want to make. Because the issues with Dragon Age 2 wasn't necessarily at the design basis. It was that it just didn't have the time it needed. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what they have to show. I also want to know what the structure is. That's the other thing. Is it going to be open world again, or is semi-open world, or is it going to be more contained? Is it going to be something entirely new? I'm excited to find out, because every game has been very different so far. I'm expecting the same again, to be honest. Or at least I'm expecting it not to be Inquisition-y. At least not quite as wide. And, the area's not being quite as big. I could be wrong. I'm not entirely opposed to them doing that. They definitely found their footing when it came to the DLC, but I don't know. I'm here for a more focused. I'm not a big open world kind of guy to begin with, so I'm here for a more focused game. But again, I did enjoy just wandering around in Inquisition with the team and getting the banter when it rarely popped up. And just want to, you know, when I rarely got to hear it. That better not be an issue next time. I guess the only issue I have with going actiony, the only concern is how the companions fit into that. Because I definitely still want it to be 3 companions at least, so you get the banter, because it was the best part of the game. For me, is the banter. Well, the best part of the story, anyway, in the writing. It's fun, it makes it seem like you really are a team, more so than I think any other game BioWare's done. Seem like Mass Effect, up until like Mass Effect 3 at least, they don't converse with each other much. They do it in like the elevator in Mass Effect 1, but and then in Mass Effect 3 they sort of wander around the ship and converse with each other, but they only sort of interact with each other on missions a little bit. Most of the dialogue isn't sort of between one another, and it's all situational. So I really enjoy the banter system. So whatever means that can stay, I'm here for. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited for whatever it is, to be honest. I'm just ready for more games in this universe. It's been a long while. That being said, I'm happy to wait until it's ready also. I'm not in a rush. I understand why they keep giving little tidbits, because there's those people that are like, this game is never coming out, BioWare is dead, right, and they want to quiet that down, but I don't know, we'll see. Yeah. That being said, this is Dragon Age. What did I call it? I think I'm Caspar, aren't I? Speaking of, Fire Emblem's out soon, isn't it? Ooh, exciting. How do I get the codex up? I've got some stuff to catch up on. I think I missed some stuff out at the end. Alright, we'll start out with some codex stuff, and then, oh god. And then, we'll get cracking with Ostergard. We'll at least get Ostergard done today. Maybe Lovering, we'll see. Merchants, you have just gained access to your first store. Here you can buy or sell items. Various stores are scattered throughout the world. While a transaction is open, you may use the buyback function to reverse any accidental sales or purchases at no loss of money. Once the deal is closed, however, the items become the full property of the shopkeeper, and are thus only available at full prices. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Oh, the Archdemon. This one might be a little more important. The Archdemon. In darkness eternal they searched, for those who had goaded them on, until at last they found their prize, their god, their betrayer, the sleeping dragon Dumar. Their taint twisted even the false god, and the whisper awoke at last, in pain and horror, and led them to wreak havoc upon all nations of the world. The first blight. Frenodes 87. Yep. The false dragon gods of the Tevinter Imperium lie buried deep within the earth. where they have been imprisoned since the Maker cast them down. No one knows what it is that drives the Darkspawn in their relentless search for the sleeping old gods. Perhaps it is instinct, as moths will fly into torch flames. Perhaps there is some remnant of desire for vengeance upon the ones who goaded the Magisters to assault heaven. Whatever the reason, when Darkspawn find one of these ancient dragons, it is immediately afflicted by the taint. It awakens twisted and corrupted, and leads the Darkspawn in full-scale invasion of the land of Blight. Has it ever been said what would happen if you found a archdemon before it got corrupted? Alright? Like, what are they like? Are they just dragony and like, "Rrr"? Or, because, I mean, I know the theories around what the old gods actually are. The archdemons, whatever. But, what happens if you find one before it's blighted? Does it just stay asleep? I'm gonna assume it just stays asleep. I guess, have we done this one? We must have done. The Chant of Light. The Blight. No matter their power, their triumphs, the mage lords of Tevinter were men, and doomed to die. Then a voice whispered within their hearts, "Shall you surrender your power? To time like the beasts of the fields? You are the lords of the earth. Go forth to claim the empty throne of heaven and be gods." In secret they worked, magic upon magic, all their power and all their vanity. They turned against the veil, until at last it gave way. Above them a river of light, before them the throne of heaven waiting, beneath their feet the footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. But when they took a single step toward the empty throne, a great voice cried out, shaking the very foundations of heaven and earth. "And so is the golden city blackened, with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven, and doom upon all the world." Violently they were cast down, for no mortal may walk bodily in the realm of dreams, bearing the mark of their crime, bodies so maimed and distorted that none should see them and know them for men. Deep into the earth they fled, away from the light. In darkness eternal they searched for those who had goaded them on, until at last they found their prize, their god, their betrayer, the sleeping dragon Dumas. Their taint twisted even the false gods, and the Whisperer awoke at last, and in pain and horror, and led them to wreak havoc upon all the nations of the world. The first blight. Spooky. Magic and religion. What we got here? There we go. Hello. It's not my first playthrough now. I've played quite a bit. What mods have I got installed? Several. I don't know. I don't remember which ones there are now. Quite a few of them. Some armor mods. I don't know if I put the texture one on or not. I don't know. Some for customization. It's mostly aesthetic stuff. The Kakari Wilds. It is said that in the midst of the Black Age, when werewolves stalked the lands of Ferelden in numbers that kept every farmholder indoors, and a hound on every doorstep, a powerful Arl of the Alamari people stood and declared that he would put an end to the threat. His Arling stood on the border of the Dark Forest on the southern border of Ferelden Valley, and he claimed that the werewolves used the forest to launch their midnight assaults on humanity. Yeah, Dalish Mage, that's one. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to play Elf, but I wanted to play Mage, but I didn't want to do the circle thingy-majiggy. I had quite a few mods on that changed the Dalish origin a little bit, actually. For 20 years, this owl led an army of warriors and hounds deep into the forest. In his hunt for the werewolves, he slew not only every wolf he came upon, but also every member of the chastened wilder folk. Any of them, he said, could harbor a demon inside, and thus be a werewolf in disguise. For 20 years the forest rang with screams, and the rivers in red. The tales say that an old chastened woman found her sons all dead at the owl's blades. She pulled one of those very blades from one son's heart and plunged it into her own chest, cursing the owl's name as she did so. When her blood touched the ground, a mist began to rise. It spread and spread until it was everywhere in the forest. The owl's army became lost, and it is said that they died there. Others say they wander still. The ruins of his howling stand to this day, filled with the ghosts of women waiting eternally for their husband's return. The forest of the legend is, of course, the Kokari Wilds. There are as many legends about the great southern forest as there are shadows, or so the saying goes. The chasing wilder folk have made their home there since mankind first came to these lands, and the wildlands spread as far into the south as anyone has ventured. Beyond the mists are vast tracts of snow, white-capped mountains, and entire fields of ice. It is a land too cold for mankind to survive, yet the chastened eke out an existence even there. And they tell of horrors beyond the wilds that the lowland folk could not begin to comprehend. To most, Ferelden simply ends with the Kokari Wilds. There is nothing beyond the wilds. It is a land of great trees, wet marshes and dangerous monsters. What more need be said? Never heard the background. Oh, for the Kokari Wilds. Yeah, I've never touched the codexes before. I'm deciding I'm finally gonna give it a bash. Ooh, Logain Mactia. It takes more than legends to win a battle. Logain was born a farmer during a time when his country was under foreign occupation. When he was still a boy, he joined the resistance where his considerable tactical genius quickly became apparent. He became close friends with Prince Marek, and the last true heir of the Ferelden throne, and together they led the rebels to drive out the forces of the Elysian Empire. Marek raised his friend to the nobility, and Logain is now more of a symbol than a man. He represents the Ferelden ideals of hard work and independence. King Galen Ferren. I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. Son of the legendary King Marek Ferren, Galen was the first Ferelden king born into a land free from foreign rule in 2 generations. Since his father's death, he's held the throne alongside Queen Honora. Indeedy, indeedy. Alright, let's have a look, sorry. Do you talk? I don't remember if you talk. You want to talk to me?
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
What is the Tower of Ishal,
I think
sir?
they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
Why is it off limits, sir?
By orders of Tairn Logain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Lower
I
chambers?
didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
This is a pretty large ruin.
Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
Oh, I should go.
Make us speed your steps.
Oh, excuse me. Coming through. Soldier, Mr. Soldier. You want to talk to me?
Today, 2 units of men arrived every hour, and they expect to double that tomorrow.
Oh.
Still, the Tairn worries that may not be enough.
Fancy. Let's have a look-see around. Always take the elf route. What are you looking at, sir?
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Lovely. Wait a minute. I don't believe in the damn maker, I'm an elf. You should know that, sir. Look at my ears. How rude. Very disrespectful. Right, not a rogue. Must always remember,
so
I'm
you
not a
can
rogue.
get off my back?
No, Yosuke, no.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Thank you. You all just say the same stuff, don't you? I'm just gonna do some looting. Thank you, that's mine.
All right.
Take everything, leave nothing. That is the way. Alright. I think that's this little area taken out. Or anything in there? No. I don't know why I pick up all this elf fruit. I never do any crafting. Maybe this time will be different. Maybe I will do things I do
Make a
not
watch
do.
over you, my lord.
Oh, the scene of disaster. I think these statues are new, right? I think I modded them in. I think maybe. Maybe.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
And you must be Soldier. Hello, Soldier.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need
Yeah.
a hand getting anywhere?
Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle.
Yeah, I
This
heard.
side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Ooh, lovely. The circle, is it?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Lovely. Do I hear dogs barking, sir?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the
Fair.
west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some
Well, I
of
don't
those
know, they're
dogs
pretty
bite the
cute.
darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Alright, I'm good.
Good luck to you then.
You too, buddy, you too. Ooh, new codex. Don't mind if I do. Ostagar, representing the furthest point of encroachment by the ancient Tevinter Imperium into the barbarian lands of the southeast. The fortress of Ostagar was once one of the most important defensive holdings south of the Waking Sea. It stood at the edge of the Kukari Wilds, watching for any signs of invasion by the barbarians known today as the Chastened Wilders. Straddling a narrow pass in the hills, the fortress needed to be bypassed to reach the fertile lowlands to the north, and proved to be exceedingly difficult for the Wilders to attack because of its naturally defensible position. Like most Imperial holdings in the south, Ostagar was abandoned after the Tevinter's collapse. During the First Blight, it was successfully sacked by the Chastened Wilders, and then as the Chastened threat dwindled, following the creation of the modern Ferelden nation, fell to ruin completely. It has remained unmanned for 4 centuries, though most of the walls still stand, as does the tall Tower of Ishal, named after the great Archon that ordered its construction. Ostagar remains a testament to the magical power of the Imperium that created it. Lovely. I always forget this was created by Tevinter. Templars!
But the mages must not be interrupted.
Well, what if I wish
The
to?
mages must not be
Are they-
interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
What are they doing in the Fade, sir?
Perhaps they're scouting for Darkspawn. I don't know, and don't ask. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens.
I apologise and I go elsewhere. No, I'm terribly sorry. Win!
We stand here in
Win!
the tower,
Hello.
folk of Ferelden,
Hello.
and we
I'm just gonna listen to this and I'll
contemplate
talk to you,
death.
okay?
Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And
Yes,
if you go
yes.
to stand beside the maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
Alright, I'm bowing. I've done enough bowing.
I do not have time to speak at present, thank you.
Well, you're doing a lot of speaking for someone that doesn't have time to speak.
Greetings, young man. You
Hello.
are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not?
Yeah.
He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Hello, Win. Pleased to meet you.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield.
To you,
us
my
all,
lady.
In fact.
King Galen thinks the battle will go well.
The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect
True.
and affection.
Truth.
He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You've faced the Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Not much, actually. We call it the Beyond, but I know of no connection.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent,
Don't human-splain
others
to me.
far
I
less
don't
so.
know.
At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
Oh, this I know. This I know, my
Some say
lady.
the Black City was once the seat of the Maker.
I've read a
When
codex
the
about
mages
it.
from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
The Chantry says many things.
It may be allegory,
Not all of them are
meant to
true.
teach us that our own evil causes human suffering.
I don't feel like
Or
most
it
of them
may be
are.
true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to ponder.
Yes,
I guess.
occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Maker above.
Codex Dacer to win. Win. I will not lie motionless in a bed, with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. Win's talent became apparent early on, particularly her skill at healing magic. She was well liked by all her mentors, and was recognized as an exceptionally gifted student. Even the Templars who watched her could not deny that she represented the best the Circle had to offer. She was an intelligent young woman who possessed a quiet confidence and maturity beyond her years. She spent many years mentoring apprentices within the Circle, and her peers thought so highly of her that she was asked to be First Enchanted Irving's successor. Oh, that's interesting. But she refused, saying that she had no desire to work in the upper echelons. When word reached the tower of King Kaelin's call to arms, Wynne volunteered to go to Ostagar. I didn't realize
Sons and daughters.
about her being... Oh, for God's sake. I didn't realize about her being asked to be his successor. Very interesting. Is this... Okay. The Fade. The study of the Fade is as old as humankind. For so long as men have dreamed, we have walked its twisting paths, sometimes catching a glimpse of the city at its heart, always as close as our own thoughts, but impossibly separated from our world. The Tevinter Imperium once spent vast fortunes of gold, lyrium, and human slaves in an effort to map the terrain of the Fade, an ultimately futile endeavor. Although portions of it belong to powerful spirits, all the Fade is in constant flux. The Imperium succeeded in finding the disparate and ever-shifting realms of a dozen demon lords, as well as cataloguing a few hundred types of spirits before they were forced to abandon the project. The relationship of dreamers to the Fade is complex. Even when entering the Fade through the use of lyrium, mortals are not able to control or affect it. The spirits who dwell there, however, can, and as the Chantry teaches us, the great flaw of the spirits is that they have neither imagination nor ambition. They create what they see through their sleeping visitors, building elaborate copies of our cities, people and events, which, like the reflections in a mirror, ultimately lack context or life of their own. Even the most powerful demons merely plagiarize the worst thoughts and fears of mortals, and build their realm with no other ambition than to taste life. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. So,
Welcome, young man.
you're a tranquil mage, aren't you? I don't know how I know that, but I know that.
Yes, and you are a mage of the Circle. You must be familiar with the Tranquil who serve there.
Not quite.
I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor
Whoopsie-daisy.
for the King's forces here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable.
I can imagine.
Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
This guy's boogieing. What is enchantment exactly,
It
sir?
is the practice of folding
Enchantment.
magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sorts of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Indeedy. I should go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. This is locked, right?
That course of action is inadvisable.
I'm terribly sorry about this. The boy in the cage has the key. I gotta make him poop it out, right?
So,
Hard to forget
any
that.
last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle?
Davith.
Life is fleeting, you know.
Like,
That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow.
God damn it,
Shall I
Davith.
take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
You bloody goober.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
Oh, thank you. What was that supposed to mean, sir?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not an elf, yet here you are.
Here
My
I
name's
am.
Davith.
Hello,
It's
Davith.
about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual, sir?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking.
Yeah.
So, I listened in for a bit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Nah. They would never. The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kukari wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary
cheeky.
place.
You have a bit of an advantage then, sir, don't you? Yeah, it seems like an odd place for an army to camp then.
I'm told the Blight started in the forest, so the army's here waiting for them to come out, dangling meat in front of the bear, if you catch my meaning. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see, like we have a choice.
So it started in the forest. It starts when they find the old god and turn it into an archdemon, right? So I guess it was underground and they've come out like a cave entrance from the deep roads into the forest, presumably. Or they forced their way out. Although... I was thinking, when you go to Orzammar, you do get like a cutscene, don't you, when the dragon flies by in the deep roads. Like, though I guess that part of the deep roads could be anywhere. Not necessarily near Orzammar, actually do a lot of traveling, I guess, in the deep roads. They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan.
What did he save
That's
you
where I'll
from?
be if you need me for anything.
I want to know what he saved you from. That's rude. Who runs away from a conversation?
You
That's
there,
it.
elf. Where's my armor?
Oi!
And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Excuse me. How dare you address me so human?
What?
Bloody
Oh,
Shamlin.
You're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden.
Yeah.
Please, forgive my rudeness.
Tut
There are
tut.
so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
special.
Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course,
Yeah,
you're very
yeah.
right. Did you come for some supplies?
Oh, he definitely
perhaps?
took that on board. Kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly
do you
off
now?
the record, of course. To keep
Yeah,
morale
yeah.
up, you understand.
Oh, I understand, sir. I understand. Let me see your other
So long
guts.
as you keep it quiet.
I'm not very good at keeping things quiet. No promises. I probably want to sell some shite. What is safe to sell? Other crafting. So if it's in here, it's not for crafting, then I can sell it, right? Here we go, these are the things I'm thinking of. I think I'm fine getting rid of these. We'll see, I suppose. I don't know that I should get rid of any of that yet. What are you? May like to use you, maybe? Maybe someone will want that. We'll never know until we know. And what do you have on offer, sir? Do you have bags or do I already have those? Doesn't seem like it. Let me see your normal
again.
stuff.
Is there something you need?
Some
supplies, perhaps?
I want to see your other stuff, my good boy.
Well,
My
let me
good
know
sir.
what you'd like.
My well-textured friend. There we go. Backpack. Boom. I'm out of here. Damn xenophobic asshole. Where am I going? War Council. Cannot click on the thing that looks like it can be clicked upon. Hello, fellow elf.
Tell me if you need anything, friend, and I'll try to get it.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't know elves could join the Grey Wardens. Amazing.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the switch.
So rude that all the servants are elves.
Can I get you a ladder
so fucked
you
up.
can get off my back?
That's the whole reason I went for this voice. I like that one line.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your
Damn
glibness
Alistair.
does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Wait, you call me a fool? What'd I do?
About the blight
How rude.
that brings people together.
I know exactly what you mean, Alistair.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands.
I'm gonna massage
That
his
would give the
ego.
Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
I am indeed a
And
mage.
here I thought I'd been yelled at by every mage in camp. Wait, I do know who you are.
Yeah?
You're Duncan's new recruit. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
You are forgiven, sir. How would you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you.
Well.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Yeah.
I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Oh, lovely. Pleased to meet you. My name is Gaspar.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Yes, just recently.
I've only fought them once up close.
I'm blighted
And that
by
was
them,
before
actually.
the battles here started,
Unfortunately.
which Duncan has kept me out of so far. Tell me, did you find them as monstrous as I did?
Interesting that there's not an option to say I've been blighted by them. Hideous, dangerous, but killable.
You'll be at an advantage then. Most new recruits have never even seen Darkspawn. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
The argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage.
Yeah.
The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are.
How rude.
Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You were a mage hunter? Nah, that would be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that.
Cheeky,
I never
cheeky.
would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
You don't have to accompany me, do you? What about the other recruits? I've met
Davith and
Davith.
Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
I've met Davith.
Right, that cut purse Duncan conscripted. Not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest.
No,
Keep
no,
an eye
don't
out.
be
Maybe
judgy.
we'll see the other one, or I can track him down later.
I look forward to traveling with you.
You do?
Yes.
Huh.
I love you.
That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know.
I love you so
Otherwise,
deeply.
lead on.
You go, Dex, Alistair. You know, the one good thing about the Blight is that it brings people together. Alistair was a novice Templar when Duncan recruited him into the Grey Wardens, or rescued him, as Alistair would say. Want to talk some more,
Yes?
Alistair? Tell me a little bit about yourself, birdie.
As I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago.
Yes.
Chantry raised me. And becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago. Duncan saw I wasn't happy, and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud Grey Warden. The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'll always be grateful to him.
You didn't want to join the Chantry?
It just wasn't for me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry.
Understandable. You speak fondly of Duncan.
I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted. He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me.
Maybe, maybe Duncan thought you'd be useful.
Or maybe he just happens to be a good man.
Maybe. I had a few more questions for you, sir.
What about?
Oh, Jesus, bloody Christ. The Grey Wardens.
So I imagine. What would you like to know?
What makes you all so
Grey
special?
Wardens are warriors without equal. Darkspawn threatened to destroy the world 4 times over. Each time, the Grey Wardens led mankind to victory. Nobody knows more
I have
about
a pointy
Darkspawn,
chin, don't I?
and nobody's better equipped to deal with them.
So I'm still
You'll
shedding
see.
stone.
Trust me.
So they're knights,
I
heroes?
don't know if I go that far. Duncan says the Grey Wardens do whatever is necessary to protect mankind from Darkspawn. That means some pretty extreme things.
No.
Whatever it takes to bring victory.
I'm not sure I know anything about the Grey Wardens.
Well, let's see. Surely you've heard of Weishaupt Fortress? The great eyrie carved into the white
I
cliffs
have.
far
I don't
off
know
in
that
the
my
Anfels?
character has, though.
That's where the Grey Wardens once kept their griffins. The griffins died out, however, and our numbers have dwindled since the last blight. There's only a handful left in Ferelden. A few more in other nations.
Where are all the Grey Wardens now?
The others are camped with the King's soldiers in the valley. The King's given us a position of honor at the vanguard, despite our small numbers. I think Kalen is actually excited to ride into battle with us. Maybe he thinks that's what his father would have done.
Maybe. So the Grey Wardens have the right to recruit anyone.
King Marek, Kalen's father, reaffirmed the power the Grey Wardens were given during the Blights. In practice, we can't conscript too often without hurting our cause. We were exiled from Ferelden once. Best not to let that happen again.
Yeah. Pretty nice armor. Yeah, it's one of the mods. I think it's... I don't know if it's DA2's or Inquisition's armor set that it brings over to the game. Either way, love it. That's all I wanted to know, thank you.
You want to ask me about something else?
Probably, yeah. The Blight Duncan mentioned.
Of course.
So what is a Blight? We know that. How do Grey Wardens defeat... Yeah, how do Grey Wardens
We chop
defeat
off the
Blights?
snake's head. It's the only way. According to texts, the most famous Grey Warden leader, Garahel, killed the Archdemon Underal in personal combat at the Battle of Aesley to end the last Blight. Without the Archdemon to command them, the Darkspawn flee back underground.
Very cool. How did anyone even know about this Blight?
The Grey Wardens keep watch. We Feel the dark spawn when they come. You'll
Lovely.
understand after the joining. If
Don't
you
take that line out of context,
well,
eh?
you'll understand. Not to mention, people start to notice when darkspawn pour out of the wilds.
We
and
feel
paint
them when
everything
they
out. Just a
come.
guess.
Just how many darkspawn are there out there?
Thousands, tens of thousands. They've had centuries to build up their numbers.
That's all I want to know.
You want to ask me about something else?
Tell me about Duncan. Hi.
Duncan is the leader of the Grey Wardens.
Thank you for the
Ferelden,
follow, sir.
which he would say doesn't mean much, as there aren't many of us here. Yet, beyond that, he's a good man.
Good to know, good
judge
to know.
of character. I owe him a lot. What about you? What do you think of him?
I owe him as well. He saved me. Well, he's in the process
That
of saving
sounds
me.
familiar. He's done the best he can with what little he has.
I'm
That
still
includes
dying.
me, I guess.
So,
You want to ask
so
me
I
about
am
something
dying.
else?
The joining ritual.
There's not a lot I can tell you. We go and collect Darkspawn blood, and then you'll hear everything.
Lovely. Surely you can tell me something.
Look, I can't tell you much, alright? The joining is very unpleasant.
Ooh.
I wish I could forget it, but I can't. I don't envy what you're going to have to go through.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, I guess.
If becoming a Grey Warden were easy, we wouldn't recruit the best. You want to ask me about something
Fair
else?
enough. This upcoming
The one
battle.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. It's Tairn Loghain we should be looking to win it, not the king. Kaelin just
Wow,
wants his place in
about
history. The Tairn is planning the strategy. That's my opinion, anyway.
I think your opinion might
I should be
change.
thankful the king favors us.
Just
Grey
throwing that out
Wardens.
there.
I know who's keeping the lid on the pot.
How much will I be participating?
You know, that's a good question. The other Grey Wardens are riding into battle with the king. I don't know if you'll be with them.
We know that. We've already asked that. What are the chances of success?
I'm sure Tairn Loghain has the battle planned to the last detail. Still, no blight has ever been defeated with so little cost.
What if we fail?
If we don't break the horde here, Duncan says it will spread until it engulfs all of Ferelden. Then it will take an alliance of nations to fight it, which would be bad.
Yeah, I
Neither
can
the
imagine.
king nor the Tairn really seems to believe
Doesn't sound
this is a
good.
real blight, however.
That's all I wanted to know,
You
buddy.
want to ask me about something else?
Do you want me to ask you about something else? I have no
Then
more
let's
questions.
Get a move on, shall we?
I'll do some walking. You want to do some walking, Alistair? Let's do some walking. Oh, thank you for approving me +3. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello. Alright, let's see.
In the name of
Hey.
Andraste, I bless you today. May you
Jory.
find favor in the Maker.
Hey, buddy.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
How do you know? You just tell by looking at me, sir? Yes, I'm Caspar.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arlaman. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
Why wouldn't I be able to, sir? How dare you? Didn't realize you could get approval this early on. Yeah. I think if you exhaust all his dialogue, you probably get a bit more than that. Maybe. What's that supposed to mean?
Just that in some places, elves are not always permitted in the military. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. It's
Yeah.
not thrilling to be given that chance.
Sure. I don't really have much of an option, so. I wouldn't be here if I had a choice in the matter.
I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
I've been told it's terrible. It's all a big secret, apparently.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose
Yeah.
since you're finally
They're
here, I'd best
sneaky,
get
aren't
back to
they?
Duncan.
I shall see you there.
Right, Jory, old boy. Priest.
Ah,
Oh,
I
hello.
suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
Go on then. Oh wait, yeah. I'm an elf. Forgot about that. I do not worship your gods, human.
A Dalish wanderer, I presume.
Yeah.
The Maker will not refuse to bless you, if you are willing to receive him.
Hmm. If you're not, he crushes your home and kills your brothers. Crikey, alright.
I'll not discuss politics here. Take your hatred and be gone.
Oh, she changed her attitude pretty quick, didn't she?
King Kalen should not have called on those vile Orlesians for help.
Oh, he's so rude. I mean, I understand. They took you over and all that jazz.
Welcome
but
to
still.
the King's camp, my lord.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Hello.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner.
Aye.
I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me.
Oh.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you?
Maybe.
All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Don't know though, what did you do? Tell me why you're in there first.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think.
Yeah.
I bet there's no arguing them out of it though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Alright, calm your ass. Jesus. If you weren't deserting, why sneak around the camp?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then.
Fair enough.
I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures.
Yeah, I know the
In
one.
fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
They didn't find the key when they arrested you?
I swallowed it. But it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Lovely. Thanks for that. That's disgusting, boy.
An excellent party trick, I'll bet.
Yeah, well, do you want the key or not?
Yeah, gimme.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Alrighty. Your god.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter.
There.
They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Bit much, but okay. Who is this prisoner? Why did he want to
Why
desert?
does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why.
I mean,
Either
through
that
the
or he's
reasonable
been listening to
assumption.
a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
Who is he?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
Seems such a waste for you to guard him all day, so.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
Oh, lucky you. I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
There's too much poop talk for my liking. He has some. He asked for some food and water.
Did he now?
Oh.
Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So, you missed one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs.
Yeah.
Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Fair enough, I don't care. Gimme.
Brought me some food, have you?
Yeah.
I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And,
We can but
as I
hope.
mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Huh. Considering where that came from, let's hope we're not the only ones in
I'm
good
surprised
health.
you're not a little more concerned by this, Alistair.
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Oh, well, what do you fucking do for you too?
He calls.
Okay, that's nice.
You may not want to remain
Tell him
here
you're busy.
long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
Oh no.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
I think they know that. I'm gonna be honest, I think they figured that one out. There are Grey Wardens here, you know.
The Grey Wardens will die. The King will die. We'll all die.
That was very
I
pessimistic of
apologize,
you.
Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
What's wrong with him?
Aside from his wounds, we're not sure. His blood is untainted. He's just terrified.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick.
I mean, I too have been
You can
tainted,
feel
so...
it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree.
Touched a mirror.
They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
Yes.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Yeah? What was that look? Oh, hello.
I apologize if the soldier disturbed you.
So
Ever
she
since
said...
they found him in the wilds, he's been like this. It's
She's...
so sad.
Lady, I'm trying to talk. She said some of those are blighted, but I am blighted. That's why I was forced to come here, because Tamlin touched that mirror and it blighted us both. But the cure for that, for me, is to become a warden. So I'm wondering why they're not helping these guys with the same cure. Like, I guess they don't think they're worthy, but that seems a bit shitty. Although I guess being a warden's not supposed to be like a good thing, is it?
Hail! You're one of Duncan's new recruits.
It's supposed to be
correct?
something you aspire
I
to,
can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until
as
he
far
gives
as the wardens
word.
are concerned. Why not?
The Korkari Wilds is a dangerous place. More so now that it crawls with Darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the Darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds.
Lovely, Witches of the Wilds.
Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands.
Yeah, I wouldn't
That's
know
when the
anything
great
about
hero
that.
Cormac destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since. Mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
I'm sure there's no truth to it. No. And you think these witches exist?
Only when it's dark and the wind is bad. No doubt those patrols met some Darkspawn. That's enough for anyone to worry about. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Alright, well... Doggo, buddy, best bud, jam your ass. Nice. Nice.
Good to have Grey Wardens amongst us. With their help, perhaps we can push these things back underground for good.
We can but hope. Ash Warrior.
Lead me to my preparation.
Ash Warrior.
I do not wish to speak. Not before the battle begins.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Don't listen to him, Pip. Run away, be your own man.
If you have business with the Ash Warriors, I suggest you speak to our commander.
Hello, Commander.
Maker's Breath, another elf. What do you want?
Why? The fuck? You have the problem with elves?
Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned. You make good
Rude.
messengers sometimes. Is there something
dare
you
you.
wanted?
How dare
No
you.
time for idle chatter.
We don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We're Ash Warriors.
You want to expand upon that, sir?
Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves.
Oh.
It is an old tale.
So what does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a
Alright.
dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Good man, good man. Is a dog that good in combat?
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword.
We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
Alright, alright. What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Well, here's hoping he doesn't die. Survives the blood, what do you mean, sir?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Lovely. Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs behind? Nah. Why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
That's clever. Alright, I should be going.
Thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Yeah, enjoy your hunt, sir. Is there anything in there? No. Nope, no way.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed.
There, sir.
Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
I don't know anything about dogs.
It's not what you know so much as what you are, really. This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Where's his cotton socks? What do you think I can muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the Darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Could he be imprinted to me?
We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him.
Maybe you can help him, Alistair. Nah, I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know
I'm not
right
giving
away
Alistair
if
all the fun.
Let's hope this works. I'd really
Hello,
hate to
Dave. How you
put
doing,
him
buddy?
down.
Hey. The dog looks up at you respectfully, breaking from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. I'm good, buddy. How are you? Put the muzzle on the dog. The Mabari growls weakly but does not challenge you. After you are done, something happens.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Oh, doggy. He's a poorly doggy, bless him. I might be, why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Will the dog be alright without it?
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
Oh, we don't want that. Where in the wilds would I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
You thought this was Star Wars? No, this is Dragon Age. Have I got it set to Star Wars? It says Dragon Age on there. No, this is Dragon Age, boy. Just not Star Wars today.
Let us consider the
Am I cool to do this now?
We should see what Duncan wants us to do next, don't you think?
I don't think they have normal dogs in Star Wars.
Silver, in for a crown, as my dear mum always used to say.
Or as the alien ones.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
Yeah, Alistair.
The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize
He is a sassy
anyone,
boy.
Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then,
that's the way he says apologize.
You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood. one for each recruit.
What do we need the blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Convenient. Go into the wilds. Isn't that dangerous?
You weren't recruited out of charity. All three of you are skilled and resourceful. Alistair is the most junior member of our order and will accompany you as is tradition.
Alright.
Do not worry. I doubt you will need to go far into the wilds to find what you seek.
Surely you could have acquired some blood before now.
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however.
No.
It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
And what's the second task,
There was
sir?
once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are
Old
these?
treaties, if you're curious.
I am.
Promises of support
That's
made
why I
to the
asked.
Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
Alrighty. What if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed.
You'd think
or
we
even
would have put the
stolen,
treaties in a more
though
secure
the seal's
place.
magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so
Good
valuable?
question, Alistair.
It
Good
was
question.
assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Is this part of our joining too?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
Alrighty. How will we find this archive, sir?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Alrighty. Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. I understand.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Alright. Tainted blood. Tainted blood. Logain's guard. Hello.
You approach the tent of Terran Logain.
You're damn right I do. Tell me about Terran
How can you
Logain.
not know of Logain?
I'm an elf.
He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Marik's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Marik rewarded him by making him a Terran. Can you imagine?
No.
A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Logain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn. I
have started listening to the audiobook. It goes through that, although I'm only a chapter in. But I've started. Is the Terran inside? What is he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
I've not seen those first, read those first two. I read Asunder and... Oh, what's the other one called? The one that Patrick Weeks did. I read that one too. That one was really good. So I don't know why I don't remember what it's called. But I enjoyed both of those. And I've got Tevinter Nights, but I've not finished that one yet. Surely you can tell me a little bit about
I
it.
suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Terran's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony.
Ah.
The Terran speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Terran Logain tells him. Without the Terran, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I would like an audience with a turn, please.
I suppose you have a message for him?
Yeah,
Hold on, then.
yeah, definitely.
Yes, what is
Oh,
it?
you're looking
Oh,
fancy, Logain.
Duncan's new Grey Warden, I
What earth are
see.
you wearing? How'd you know that?
His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How could I not hear about
No.
you?
Awesome.
Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
I am now, sir, I am now. Fascination you don't share. Yes, I've heard that. Let's not be
Marek respected the
unnecessarily
Grey Wardens. They have
antagonistic.
an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marek would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. I see you're a Dalish.
Alright. Yeah.
Marek knew a Dalish elf once. Never saw
You
an
don't
equal with the
say.
bow before or since. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I don't know,
If
to be
Kanan
honest.
has his way, you will.
I mean, I do.
I must return to my task.
My character,
Pray that
though.
our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
It's an interesting armor set, that, isn't it? I know it's the modded one. I don't remember seeing that in... I'm presuming it's from Inquisition. Maybe it's in Trespasser. The Dalish don't have kings.
And yet the fate of the Grey Wardens lies in his hands. Remember that.
Alright, alright. New Codex, King Marek Ferren. It is difficult to separate the man from the myth. The last survivor of the bloodline of King Calenhad, the Silver Knight, Marek drove Elysian forces from Ferelden's borders, reclaimed the throne and freed our people from foreign tyranny. All true, and all larger than life. He was born in hiding near Cathal's crossing to the rebel queen Moira, and grew up in the rebel camps an outlaw in his own country. When the rebel queen died, Marek inherited her homeless nobles, malcontent and displaced freeholders, and with the aid of his friend Logan MacTier, built them into an army. After the pivotal battle of Riverdane, Marek took the throne. He married Rowan, daughter of Rendorn Gwerin, Earl of Redcliffe, and began the long, slow process of rebuilding everything Orly had demolished during 70 years of occupation. The game is even longer reading than Star Wars. True. Some of this a bit like a novel.
Greetings. King Kaelan is not in his tent right now.
Do you know where the king is?
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He
Oh,
holds them in
I'm a
high
Grey
regard,
Warden.
you know,
Why is he
as
not
his father
drinking
did.
with me? Tell me about King. You must see him a lot.
As you wish.
Oh shit, I pressed the one.
Greetings.
Sorry.
King Kaelan is... I suppose I do. Though he's spending most
Sorry,
of his
sir.
time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles.
Oh.
The king just waves him off.
Yeah.
The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do
That
you
would
think
be
that's
nice.
possible?
I have my doubts.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was
Will he?
funny that Teyrn called him reckless.
Will he
When
though?
he fought about the queen.
I didn't know Caitlin was married.
To the Teyrn's daughter, no less. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
I should go.
As you wish.
Dare you not gossip with me. Do you two have anything new to say? You said you were from
I
Redcliffe.
hail from Redcliffe,
How
but
did I
Duncan
ever
recruited
talk
me
to
in
these two?
Hythe, a city off the northern coast. Have you travelled there?
I've never been away from my clan.
I was in Arlayman's retinue when he attended King Marek's funeral. It was in Hythe that I met my Helena. I was
Ah.
smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, my Helena.
Oh,
Now, for
lovely.
years, I found any excuse to return there. We married a year ago. Arlayman gave me leave to serve in Hythe, but I was attempting to persuade Helena to come to Redcliffe with me, at least until I was recruited.
Okay, so you abandoned her.
Never. I will return to her once my duty is done and the Blight defeated.
I don't think that's how Grey Wardens work, buddy. How did the Grey Wardens find you?
Last month, Duncan visited Hythe, and the band held a tournament in his honor. I won the Grand Melee. It was hard to leave my wife. We married only a year ago, and she is heavy with child now. But Ferelden needs my blade, and
You
I shall
left your
not
wife
falter.
and your child? What do you think of Duncan?
He has a seemingly impossible task, with a scarce handful of Grey Wardens, yet he does not complain or flinch from his duty.
What do you think we should do now?
We need to find those documents and the Darkspawn blood. It should be interesting.
Alright, let's
Indeed.
go. Well, they're not quite yet. Davith, I want to hear about you. Where are you from,
I grew
Davith?
up in a village about a day's trip to the east. Little blot you wouldn't even find on a map. Haven't been back in years. I struck out for the city as soon as I could outrun my pa. I've been in Denerim for what, 6 years now?
Oh.
Never liked it much, but there's more purses there than anywhere else.
Here's a bit shit then, a minute. So, you're a cut purse.
And a pickpocket, thank you very much. Or was, anyhow. Who'd ever guess I'd end up a Grey Warden?
So how did the Grey Wardens find you, sir?
I found them. I cut Duncan's purse while he was standing in a crowd.
Nice.
He grabs my wrist, but I squirm out and bolt. The old bugger can run. but the garrison caught me first. I'm a wanted man in Denerim, you see, so they were going to string me up right there.
What happened then?
Duncan stopped them, invoked the right of conscription. I gave the garrison the finger while I was walking away. Don't know why Duncan wants someone like me, but he says finesse is important and that I'm fast with a blade. You bet your boots I am. Besides, it beats getting strung up.
I can imagine. So what do you think of Duncan?
All right for an old bugger. He's faster than he looks too.
What do you think we should do now?
You heard the same speech I did. Blood and old treaties. Off we go into the wilds.
Alright, let's go.
I'm following you, aren't I?
I don't know, are you? I think give you permission to follow me.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down.
Not very pretty, is he?
Black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that
Lovely.
blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Nice, Davith. Earning your place on the team already. Unlike Jory.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey will.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
Alright, yeah, have fun with that. Hi, buddy, don't... What are you looking down there for? Just run out of the entrance.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
No, I just wanted to talk.
Are you the new Grey Warden recruit?
I am.
I was just walking by when I heard. It must be exciting to be so important.
Thank
Wait,
you, thank you.
You aren't here to tell me I'm in trouble, are you?
Good lord, no. Not that I know of.
Oh, that's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster.
Oh.
I wish I were back at the palace.
Well, that's
there
not
are
good.
far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Alright, buddy. I think you should run away. That's what I think. Go live with the Dalish.
Blessed are the peacekeepers.
Okay.
The wall before me of darkness, yet shall...
Alright. What's going on with that dialogue?
Blessed are the champions of the
2 sacks. 2 sacks, okay. I don't have a staff yet, do I? No. Continue to be a bow mage then, I guess. For reasons unknown.
I want this nonsense talk stopped immediately.
What
See
nonsense?
Nothing to suggest that the Darkspawn drag our people underground to eat them. And I want this talk about Darkspawn enslaving survivors
Pretty
to
sure
stop
they do.
immediately. Keep your minds focused on the battle.
Pretty sure
You
they
fight
do
for
do that.
Ferelden and for your king. Remember that.
Sure, that's definitely a thing that happens. Alright, let me into Wilds. I'm going.
Hail.
Hello.
I'm told you all have business
Hello.
in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
We'll see about that, Sam. We'll see about that. Right, click on a foe to attack. Use talent like pinning shot or spell like Windows Graph by doing shit that I can't read because it's gone. Hello, wherever you are. I didn't get quite a good glimpse. Right, we got trouble. Do some thrust. Do a little more. Get down tonight. Finish this boy off. What am I doing? Stun. Ooh. Lovely, lovely. I may be out of mana. That's less lovely. I do have some potions, but... Maybe I should turn the difficulty here. Maps.
Now is better than later.
We'll see. I feel like it gets a bit
I'll get on it.
over the top later on. A letter. So a letter to Jogby. My dearest son, it pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps and bring the Maker's words to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a less dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving me early for the wilds, son. But I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The chastened respect one with survival skills in the wilds. So I hoped to get a grip on that before you arrived, and maybe establish an agreement with the local tribe so that we had friends when you came. When you reach the wilds, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location I've scouted out, where I've left you some supplies if you're lost. Try to get back to that spot and I'll find you. The landmarks are as follows. Beginning at the entrance of the wilds of Ostagar, look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. Pass a submerged tower on the right. Look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Look for 2 large statues with a chest between them. There you will find our meeting point. I love you, Jogby, my son. I hope to see you again. Your father, Rigby. Alright.
Over here.
I'm here. Oh god, you're bloody, sir. You're very bloody.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Yeah.
Well,
I like.
Not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by
Jesus
darkspawn.
Christ, he's
They
covered
came
in
out
it.
of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Is there any way he's not blighted? Try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. Oh,
There, sir, there.
I've got to get out of here.
I would agree, yeah.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
Ah, we'll be right.
There are darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Are overcoming these dangers as part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
I love
that. Doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Poor sweet Davith. Wildflower. Oh, nice. I need you. Save my papa.
No end to these blasted things.
Apparently not. Have I got any? Right, these boys are coming, so get 2. Yeah, no. What do you think about that, you son of a gun? Stunned. Just gonna ignore that you exist.
You'll get no mercy from me.
One of you buggers want to drop me a staff? That'd be real nice. I would appreciate it. Alright. Ooh. Piece of candy. Elf root. I see you in my nightmares and now I see you in my game. Ooh, piece of candy. Okay. Alright, where are we going? This way I think.
Look there. Poor slobs.
Oh yeah.
That just seems so excessive.
I agree, sir. I agree. Very excessive. Here's to fight. I comprehend. They're frozen upon. Frozen upon again. Okay, I probably shouldn't have done that. But I did. I withhold the option to turn the difficulty back down later. Oi, come here.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh shit. Hello, you sneaky little bastard. Little shit. What was that? Alright, I think we're good. I think we did it good. Nice. Jewelry? No, Davith, I'm sorry that I insulted you by calling you jewelry. I don't like you anymore, Davith. Our friendship had to come to an end someday. I'm afraid today is that day. Do I want those boots? I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters too much, does it? Alistair. Buddy, get your helmet on. What are you doing? I'll have to look at your face as much as the next person, but you need protecting.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Yeah, you can.
Got it.
Oh, the wolf bounce. Davith, you have a chance to redeem yourself, sir. Shameful. Shameful. Oh, here we go. Codex. Rigby's last will and testament. To whoever finds this note, this is the last will and testament of Rigby the missionary, proud speaker of the Maker's word. I have come to the wilds to speak the chant, but I fear I will die here at the hands of the Darkspawn. I'll leave all that I came with to my wife, Jetta. Should the reader of this note feel charitable, I have buried a sealed lockbox in our camp, nestled in its winter ruin in the western reaches of the wilds. It is my will that this lockbox finds my wife in Redcliffe, and that it is sealed shut when it reaches her. To my wife and my son, I apologize that my work has taken me from you, but I know that I die in service to the Maker. Rigby. Fucking Rigby. What was the quest? The Kogari Wilds. What have I got to do in Ostagar? Okay, so that's go look at the chest. That's what we're doing. That's the main quest. Grey Wooden Cache. That's the other main quest. Okay, those are all fine. Found a corpse near the entrance to the Kogari. Yeah, I know where the chest is. What's this one? You found the last will and testament of someone named Rigby on a body. Find the cache. Oh, maybe I don't know what that is. It was meant to meet the father. Consult a note. Okay. Bloody hell. Sir, calm yourself. Scared the shit out of me. So disrespectful. I know you're like evil incarnate and everything, but still. Doesn't mean you can't have some chill every now and then. So that's the way to go. I'm gonna head over here. Ooh. Can't forget the elf route. That would be a disaster. I wonder what these are. It's a boy sitting down and contemplating. No, I must contemplate my life. You know. It's another one. That's obviously a big eyeball. if it's got something to do with the Inquisition.
Target practice, anyone?
Yes, please. Alright.
Now's better than later.
Right, if you say so.
No mercy!
That's a lot of wolves. How about you? Alright, Jory. Need to be careful with your health, so. Let's see.
Where's the next one?
Oh, Jesus, Jory. Jory, boy. What is going on? Alistair, do you not have a taunt? Shield cover. Shield block. Shield bash. I guess you don't have taunt yet. Fair enough. Jory, take the fucking potion! Take the potion! Oh, Jory. Goddamn Jory. What a boy. My disappointment is immeasurable. Note to self. Give Alistair a taunt. I don't think I've got any injury kits, do I? Oh well. It's only Jory, that'd be right. Am I allowed to open this? Ooh, hello.
Now's better than later.
Jesus, alright. Codex, farewell letter to Jogby, another one. Bloody hell, Rigby. Just leaving letters everywhere. Farewell letter to Jogby. My dear son Jogby, I fear this is the last letter I will write you. I've had difficulty finding the Chastened to bring them the Maker's word. I have, however, seen evidence of their passing. They appear to have left this area in great haste, possibly fleeing the so-called Darkspawn that are rumoured to be gathering in wilds, in even greater number. I have left you a weapon and everything else I can spare, my son. No, try to find you. Once I have found a safe place, I only hope that you will be safe. With luck, we will meet again. If you see her, tell your mother that I loved her, and take care of our family. Your loving father, Jogby. There, sir. There. That's what you get for trying to fucking spread your damn religion. Jerk. Ooh. That's very atmospheric, isn't it? Beautiful. Oh, Jesus. The fuck is wrong with you, sir? Alright.
Let's see some blood.
Acidic coating, don't mind if I do. I see you. No shield bash, Alistair.
Someone's going to fall, and it sure won't.
We got a boy here. I'm missing so many of these shots. I can't help it, I don't have a staff.
So you can get off my back? You'll get no mercy from me!
Alright, let's have a look-see.
It's a good day to die!
Is it? I'm not sure I agree to this. I'd rather live. Given the option, I think I prefer to live. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Alright, the chest is around here somewhere.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
No. No. I don't believe you can. You resisted? What the fuck? That's not allowed.
Now it's better than later. Watching horror as I rip you apart. You have no skill, only desperation.
Save me! Save me, Alistair. I'm a weak person. Alistair! I need you, sir. Alright, one down. Don't worry, Alistair, I got you back. No, not Davith. Save yourself, Davith. I love you. You cannot die this day. Okay. He's beating you. No, but none of that.
You'll get no mercy from me.
Stay away from my Davos, sir.
I'll get on it. Push them back. That's right. Come on.
Shield bash, baby.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Easy peasy, squeezy lemons. Deezy freezy, abba-deeby. Shibba-doo-ba-boo-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba, yeah. Sure. Sure.
I'll get on it.
I'm not convinced you will get on it, to be honest. Mud idol. Alright. Oh, new codex. Is it another Rigby? As Rigby dropped another hit. Signs of chastened. The chastened barbarians are nothing if not clever. They have hidden markers and signs in the arrangements of stones and rubble along the paths of the wilds. In this way they mark trails, note places of interest, and even give warnings in a way that outsiders cannot understand. Interestingly, these markers look indistinguishable from regular pile of stone. I have dedicated my time to deciphering these signs, and I believe I am close to a breakthrough. The trail markers, even, seem to point to a hoard or a location used for secret storage among the chastened. I have only found a portion of the message, however. I think that if I could complete the message, find all of the trail markers, I can find this cache and see what treasure the chastened have to hide. I have found one such marker near this camp, under a tree, fallen, leaning against the ruins. Each marker seems to point to one or two others. I hear rumors that a darkspawn horde is coming. I hope I can find this treasure before it's too late. Well, that didn't work out for you, did it? You rummage around the rubble and find Rigby's secret cache. Inside is an iron lockbox, sealed with wax. Take the lockbox to bring to Jetta. We'll be a good boy. Continue. Alright. So, this thing, yes, okay, I need to find these. I believe I can just do it with tab. I think they go this way. Memory serves, yes. Yes, me. I don't know how many I'm supposed to find, like. That I do not remember. Any more butter bums? I'm looking for a butter bum. Anybody? A butter bum? Give me a butter bum. Oh, this poor world's dedicated very quick. Bada bum, bada bum. Bada bum. Ooh, elf fruit. Ooh, piece of candy. Bada bum. Bada bum. I'm just looking for a bada bum. Baby. All I want is a bada bum, bada 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 bum. Okay, there's a chest we can't open. Oh. Forgot I leveled up. I think we're just gonna bash most of it in there. Plot 1 and cunning. What do I want? You're the one that I want. Ooh, 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 honey. I kind of want chain lightning or tempest. Fuck it. Yeah, let's get that. Cast a fireball of lightning. Target dealing electricity damage. Fire friendly fire possible. Well, let's be careful of that then. Ooh, here we go. Chasing Badabum. Oh.
I'll get on it.
I don't know where it's gonna go from there. Come on, Caspar. You can do this. Jump there? Nope, 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 nope. Good to know. Any more Badabums? Hey, a Badabum. Okay, any more for any more? Badabum me. I've earned it. Yeah, we tried that. This is just back around here. Maybe it's over the bridge. I don't remember. I don't remember where they all go. Is there 5 quick save it is? Okay, good. The more we know, the more we wish we didn't. Okay, I'm gonna try and reach it.
All right.
Oh, are you gonna drop me a staff? There's a bunch of traps on here, right? Oh, cheeky little. I would never. Well, maybe I would. Alright, Davov, this is all you, buddy. I don't see any traps. Okay, so equals everybody on him.
Watching him. Horror as I rip you apart.
Freeze him. Freeze the boy.
On your guard, wretch.
Alright, do that. Alright, cut. Okay, I think they're alright for now, actually. Okay, now do that. Okay, Jory. Try and heal this time. I believe in you. I don't know why. I probably shouldn't, but I do. Do with heal actually, couldn't I? Using all my bloody potions up on Jory. Of all people. Okay. You just die, sir, please. That didn't do much. Okay, cool. You got stuff for me, dude. Yes, alright. Finally. Finally I can mage. There we go.
I'll get on it.
It's been a long time coming. Ooh. I knew there were traps, huh? Alright, you heal up a little bit, Davith. So I think we got more. Oh, alright. Don't mind. Or walk into another thing. That works too. Pinch of Ashes. Torn from a book on local myths and legends. The Kakari wilds are rife with legends and myths that have amazed and confounded scholars since the fall of Ostagar in ancient times. One such mystery lies behind the tale of Astia and Nabuna, 2 young lovers who lived in Ostagar. The legend says that Astia grew up in the company of Gazarv, a spirit of the earth bound to an overhang on the bank of a lake in the Kakari wilds. Gazarath began to fancy her, and they spent much of their days together, talking and laughing. Over the years, however, Astia became a woman and began to seek the company of men. When Astia met Nebunua, the two fell in love, and Astia hoped to bring her lover to see the spirit friend. But the spirit, angered and jealous, bade her be gone. Gazarath told her that she would never see it again until she brought her lover's ashes and sprinkled them over their spot. Lovely. Astia was horrified, and she fled from the then enraged spirit. But she began to miss Gazarath, and on the day Nebuna asked her to marry him, she cut her beloved's throat, burned him, and brought his ashes to Gazarath, knowing that their marriage would forever sever his ties to her dear spirit friend. Well, that's fucked up. There are legends among the Chastened that Gazarath still haunts the lake, and that those who sprinkle the ashes of the deceased over the right spot can summon the spirit. In memory of the contract with its beloved Astia, Gazarath will grant a single wish, and then vanish never to be heard from again. A note is scribbled in the margin beneath the page. Marcus, I think this is real. If you take the ashes I gave you and scatter them over a pile of rocks on an overhang overlooking that half-sunken Tevinter dome, maybe Gazarath will appear and give you a wish. If the battle takes you there, I think it's worth a try. You don't say. Come on, pop out, I hear you. I know you're coming, you're not gonna scare me this time. Well, let's just move out of here a little bit. Okay. God damn it, Jory. Why are you always dying? What a man, what a man, what a man, what a really day man.
Later.
If you say so.
Alright, alright.
Oh, is this not where the ashes are? Okay. I thought there was something there for some reason. Oh, I wonder if that's, because I've not found all the bada bings. Do I have the ashes on me then? Maybe. Maybe I picked them up with a codex. You see a pile of stones covered in fine layer of dust and ash. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Come at me, Gazarath.
Summons Gazarath.
I do, son of a bitch. I don't want to be so close to you, you scare me. Man, none of the enemies like Jory, huh? Bless his cotton socks. Right. We got him, easy peasy. Give me your rags. Enchanter's footing. Get upon my back and then get off my back, thank you. I should probably go back to the ropes now, shouldn't I? That goes an actual staff. Codex updated. Shade. It has often been suggested that the only way for a demon to affect the world of the living is by possessing a living or once living body. That is not always true. Indeed, the Shade is one such creature. A demon in its true form that is adapted to affect the world around it. My hypothesis is this. We already know that many demons become confused when they pass through the veil into our world. They are unable to tell the living from the dead, the very static nature of our universe, being confusing to a creature that is accustomed to a physicality defined entirely by emotion and memory. Most demons seek to immediately seize upon anything they perceive as life, jealously attempting to possess it. But what of those that do not? What of those that encounter no life or fail to possess a body? one of those that are more cautious by their nature. These demons watch, they lurk, they envy. In time, such a demon will learn to drain enemy from the physique of those it encounters, just as it did in the Fade. Once it has drained enough, it has the power to manifest and will forever after be known as a shade. Such a creature spurns possession. It instead floats as a shadow across its piece of land, preying upon the psyche of any who cross its path. Perhaps it believes itself still in the Fade. There is evidence to believe this is so. The shade will weaken the living by its very proximity. If it focuses its will, it can drain a single target very quickly. Some have been known to assault the minds of a living victim, causing confusion or horror, and making the target ripe for the kill. The tragedy of a shade is perhaps that once it has drained a target whole of its appetite, is only heightened rather than slaked. Cool. Very cool. Alright, we'll have a look over here, see if we see any better dings. And if not, we'll have to go back. We'll have to go back. Oh, I'd say that don't bode well. I suppose you want to fight. Okay.
Alright.
Just don't go in there. Did not go froze. Alright, there's a big boy out. Need to be careful. Alistair, I want you to focus on him for me, buddy. Fact. Except you. You stay on him. How dare you aggro onto me? I gave you permission to do so, sir. Okay, let's get this boy. Oh shit, didn't see this guy. Okay, dude. You're gonna be alright. Oof. Oof. Go on, Davith. You can do it. You can. Yes, Davith. Get in, boy. Now that before have I been more proud of you. More sad for what must come. Okay. So we're gonna have to go back to the other side, I think. Oh, codex updated. Journal. So we haven't done this yet. You found a cache mentioned in Rigby's last will and testament. Deliver it to Jetta. Did I do the other one? What happened to the one with the better dings? Was that not a quest?
Now is better than later.
I'm gonna go over there and see if I can find any more. So I feel like that's not led to anything. I feel like it should. Just have one last look, because it did seem like it was circling around a little bit. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. No. Keep tab pressed in and just see if I can find any. There's a wolf. That is not what we are looking for. Bitch. Ah, there we go. Chasing trail sign.
What's that?
I don't know. That's the point. I feel like I've found them all now. That's right, boys. Keep up. You can go over. There's a map, right? You can. I'm not sure there's a purpose to it, but you can go over there. Oh, okay. There's one up there. I don't think that was there before. I don't remember where this leads to. If it leads to anything. It's not in the quest journal. Alright. Any more for any more? They're scattered so randomly around. So we'll try the start again, go around and just see if there's any. Check everywhere, we must know. No, I must know. I said I was gonna 100% this thing and I intend to do so. Where are you? Chasing trail signal? Sign, signal. Bada bing, bada boom. All the same jazz. Maybe the next one is on the other side. Just doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reasons where they pop up. Interesting. Yeah, Jason sign. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Maybe over here? Nah. Why have I not looted you? Okay. Terribly sorry about that. I shouldn't have left you unlooted. It was very rude of me. Here, Jason sign. There we go. Come to Papa.
Got it. Looky here.
Alright. Let's have a look. The trail signs of Chastened have alerted you to an old cache in the Kokari Wilds. Have they? Where? Where? It's not on the map, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, I knew there was something down there. Now I remember why. For some reason I thought it was something to do with the, the bonfire. Campfire bonfire. Where's the chasing robes? I think I should probably stick with what I've got. Alright, we're ready to continue. It's taking some time. But hey ho, hey ho. Morrigan, I am coming. But not in that way, I promise. Alright, I want my stuff. Hello.
Well.
Hi.
What have we here?
How are you? How's life treating you?
Are you a vulture?
Have you missed me?
A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned?
Maybe both.
Or merely an intruder? Come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey?
Hi.
What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I'm neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes.
Swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
There, Davith, don't worry. I won't let it turn you into a dog.
Idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there?
Aye.
Elves are not frightened little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
You can call me Caspar.
And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
God
How
damn it.
very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Yeah, I don't imagine the elves would be, the Dalish at least, would be all that scared, right? Since they roam around the woods. And have also got a bit of the pariah status. Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
Yeah.
A thieving, weird talking log, perhaps.
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Tell us more about your mother first.
She prefers her privacy, but I imagine she would
Fair.
be curious enough why you were here. Come, see for yourself.
I want an honest answer. Are you... I don't care about that. I don't think my guy would care about that. Why are you interested in helping us?
Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
I say we go with
She'll
her.
put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Poor Davith. Poor sweet Davith. I'll protect you, sir. Loading.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl.
Hi.
Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you.
God, I
We
love
shouldn't be talking
Flemeth.
to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad.
Well, let's not go
Sadly
too
irrelevant
crazy.
to the larger scheme of things,
I don't
but
know
it
if I
is
would call
not
him
I
smart.
who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
Maybe. I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware.
Thank you.
Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Oh,
Witch
she's
of the
awesome.
wilds, huh?
Don't diss.
Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes?
Yeah.
And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
Nice. Thank you. Yep, that's the word you're looking for.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
How do you know all this?
Do I? Perhaps I am simply an old woman with a penchant for moldy parchments. Oh, do not mind me.
God damn it.
You have what you came for.
Time
I
for you
love
to
her.
go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Follow me. I hope we get to see Flemeth again in Dreadwolf. I know it's unlikely considering what happened. But not impossible. Well, maybe. Morrigan, Witch of the Wilds, such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? Of herself, Morrigan says little. She does not deny being a Witch of the Wilds, but beyond that, everything about her is in question. Indeedy. Let's hand that dog boy in first. Save our buddy.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Nice. Is this the flower you're looking for?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment.
Indeedy.
He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
What will happen to him now?
Let's give him a day or two to recover. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely
Everybody
he
wants a
understands you're
dog.
responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Nice. Alright. Right. I'm gonna go for a pee real quick and fill up my water. Be back in a moment. Don't worry. Back. Whee. Oh. Nice. Howdy, howdy. Oh. Duncan, we have returned.
So you returned from the wilds.
I do.
Have you been successful?
I have. Yes.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Nice. Maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they
There's one way to put it.
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours.
Yeah.
We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Now will you tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Lovely. Well. Is that why this joining is so secret?
If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alice,
Alright.
take them to the old temple.
Take me to the old temple. Please. Nemes temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe
He's a
they're
bit
just trying to
whiny, isn't
annoy
he?
you.
Are all humans such cowards?
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The
Indeed.
Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
You make a good point.
Saw those
I
darkspawns
think that's what
tonight.
my character.
Wouldn't you die
I think
to
that's my
protect your
character's
pretty wife
vibe.
from them?
I am.
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
There,
At
son.
last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
Always try
As
to
the
master
first
your
Grey
taint.
Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Yes. Let's get on with it then.
We speak only a few words.
I'm
prior
already
to the
tainted.
joining.
I don't have a bloody choice,
These
do I?
words have been said since the first.
I'm fucked either way.
If you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
I will join you.
And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Oh, poor sweet Davith. He was too good for this world. That was a big fucking cup. Jesus.
Make us breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
I'll always love you, Davith.
I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No. You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
What a goober. I remember the first time I saw this and it completely blew my fucking mind.
Not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
I submit to the taint.
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Taint me, baby! Taint me!
It is finished. Welcome.
Thank
2
you.
more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
I'm good. 1 second. Just want to check. I can't tell from here. I just want to check I haven't muted myself. As I have a habit of doing. Alright, we're good. Nothing you said prepared me for that.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams?
I saw a big dragon.
Terrible dreams after my joining.
It was all
Such
green.
dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining.
Alright.
We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant.
Oh, lovely.
Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Very sentimental. I like it. I'll always remember you, Davith.
Take some time.
I'm not gonna
When you're
remember you,
ready,
Jory.
I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
What kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Alrighty. Oh! Well, I had my armor changed for me. I don't know that I want the hood on, it looks a bit daft. And I'm all about the looks. That's an actual robe then? Where's the boots? I think I probably want those other boots back on, right? Maybe not. Fair enough. I thought they might have had magical properties, but I guess not. Oh, they took my staff off me. What the fuck? Oh, never mind, there we go. Yeah. We're good. Pop another one in cunning. That should get all that I need. Yeah, that'll do. Shock. And the caster's hands are up to cone. Okay, so this is conal. Good to know.
We can speak more after the meeting with the king.
Alright. To the king.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past.
They're at it again.
Will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road?
Hello.
I understand congratulations are in order.
Yeah, thanks. Didn't have much choice, really.
I suppose none of us do. But every Grey Warden is needed.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To flank
cover.
the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the
Let him
tower
finish.
of Shal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Yeah.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You mean I won't be fighting in the battle?
We need the beacon. Without it, Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
That'd be neat.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are
I always forget he shows up
Don't
now.
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens
Everybody
will
hates
light the
everybody.
Thank you, Loghain. I
Just
cannot
like
wait
real
for
life.
that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Kalen, buddy.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
God damn you, Loghain. Cheeky.
You
Cheeky,
heard
man.
the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
I agree with Alistair. We should be in the battle.
That is not your choice. If King Cailan wishes Grey Wardens to ensure the beacon is lit, then Grey Wardens will be there. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn. Exciting or no.
You insist,
I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance to Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
I don't know. That could be a great distraction.
Me shimmying down the Darkspawn line? Sure. We could kill them while they roll around laughing.
Yeah.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the king's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge
Good old
and head
Alistair.
through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Alrighty. When do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
What if the Archdemon appears?
Soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Alright. Are we in any danger?
Of course. Even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
Alistair, now's not the time.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
Alright, I know what I have to do.
And I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Praise be Mafal. Just probably get my little bit in there too, you know. All this Shemlin
Let's
splaining.
just get to the tower. It may not be the most glamorous job, but we'd best not do it.
I got something to do first, buddy. Don't watch. You might be unhappy to see what I do. Mine. Yoink. Ooh, there's a lot of shit in there. It's better than what I'm using. Pretty much the same, it seems. Yeah. Okay. Not okay. What do I have? Let's go sell this stuff first. Oh, no mind, he's not there anymore. We'll have to get rid of some of that one. Well, what is in there? Do I actually want it? Yeah, I'm not that bothered. Although I presume I will have to get rid of some stuff at some point in here. Oh, here we go. Not the puppers.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
I think this is the creepiest they've made the Darkspawn. Ooh. God, this cutscene's still so good. So many. Look at that. Go on, Poppers. You got this. That's right, kicks it. You son of a bitch. Who cuts a dog? Rude. It's because I'm an elf, innit?
Cross the bridge and get to the tower of Ishal.
Running like it's the 300.
Let's just get.
Oh shit.
It may not be the most glamorous.
We're going, Alistair. We're going. We're attempting to go, Alistair. We're attempting to go. Alright. 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 Calm your ass. I know shit's going bad, but you know, you'd have to yell. Die in quietness, please. Oof. God.
Help me.
Hello.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you?
Indeedy.
The tower. It's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have
I mean,
to get
that
to
doesn't
the
bode
beacon
well.
and light it ourselves.
Come, join us. Oh, I should level this up. Alright, got 2 on magic. Oh. Just new spell. I think it's about time I got heal, isn't it? Let's see, give you strength and 1, 2 constitution. You're a tanky boy. Where's Torn? Threaten. Yeah, okay. Then let's see. Defender. Nice. That'll do. That'll do, donkey, that'll do.
All right. Got it.
Don't come to me. There you go. Let's get that boy.
I'll get on.
Nice. Right. Let him mana build up a little bit. Cheeky, cheeky. I got that boy down. Everyone's doing alright in health. That's what we like to see. Alright. Do you? Well, I'm not convinced.
All right.
Alright, what else we got? A lot of shit to lead. Okay. I don't have much inventory. I have no inventory space. Oh well. If we find something useful, we'll have to make some choices. Choices. When a crate, come to Papa. Can I take that? No. Alright. We don't need multiple daggers. Destroy. And destroy. Take that. Alistair. I'm not gonna bother gearing up the other 2, but for any of these, that 2-hand, all the great swords are 2-hand, aren't they? Alright, I think what you've got now is actually pretty good, turns out. Take some health fruit, would be rude not to. Not bothered about that. Did I take that? Nope. I'm a donkey. It turns out. E and O. Okay, I think we did those. Nothing up there. Alright, we continue. Save this boy. We did not save that boy. Okay, stay here. So our mana. Okay. Although, it's probably gonna friendly fire, isn't it? Oh god. Can I just... That's pretty neat. How's the game stability? It's alright so far. Last time I tried to play it, it broke when I got to the deep roads. But I put a 4 GB patch thing on it, so I'm hoping that works and stops that from happening again. Because that completely broke my playthrough last time. So far so good though.
You'll get no mercy from me.
Oh, big boy. Alistair, I'm gonna need you to focus on him for me, buddy. I don't want to die.
Alright.
Turns out.
You're gonna regret
Oi!
this.
Oi! Go to the boy with the... Did you not put your threat on? Alright, oh there we go. That's more like it. What else we got? Alistair's doing down there.
Watch in horror as I rip you apart. Let's see some.
Nice work, Alistair. I knew I could count on you, buddy. Okay. Do some looting.
Alright.
Probably fine to take that, I think. What did I just use? Whoops a daisy.
Now it's better than later.
Don't know why I'm picking that up, I'm just gonna end up destroying it for space. You're right.
I'll get on it.
You see that you do, sir. Is this locked? It is. Alright, who are you, rogues? You got a bow. Ah, you suck. You suck, sir. Ooh. Alright. A quick save. Okay, I remember this place. There's a big fucking trap somewhere. Although I do have a rogue, so I'm not gonna be able to get rid of the trap anyway. Alistair, buddy.
What?
Take one for the team. Oh, I didn't seem to set off the trap there. Well, whatever. Alright, let's try and get this boy. I repeat, let's try and get this boy.
You're in a little over your head.
I'd prefer you didn't kill me, sir. Gotta be honest. Alright, let's do a little potion.
I'll get on it.
Thanks. Let's grab everyone. Save me, please. Thank you. I think we're gonna need another potion. What are you boys doing? Taking your time? I should wait for the ice to be ready. There we go. Yeah. Nice work, team. Get through this pretty well so far.
Alright. Got it.
Ooh, a diamond. Well, don't mind if I do. Hello. Alright, Ow, my face. I need that. Okay. I speak English, I do. I sure do. I am English. Okay. Exploiting the pause glitch. It's not a glitch, it's a mechanic. You can zoom out too. It's all part of the game. There we go.
You're gonna regret this.
You can be alright, Alistair. I don't think they're gonna bring you down, are they? It's a feature, indeed.
Excellent.
It's not a bug, it's a feature. Oh, don't know. How do I not do that? I suspect. Okay. Ah, whatever. It'll be right. It'll be right. We got plenty. What could go wrong? I'll take that. I think we should be fine taking that too. Okay. Cool. Anybody in here? No? Good. Good to know.
Darkspawn.
Oh, I noticed.
Kill them all.
Alright. Look at you, Mr. Cheeky. Being up the stairs. Oh, did I not click on you? Sorry, sir. I meant to attack you, not walk up to you. My sincere apologies. Do I play Fortnite? I do. Yeah. I'm not very good at it, though. But I quite like playing it every now and then. I'll take that. Ooh, I'm enjoying it more now. They've given you the option not to build. I was terrible with the building. Ooh. Changed so much, it really has, yeah.
What are these darkspawn doing?
Like a whole different game.
There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Well, you could try telling them they were in the wrong place.
Right, because clearly this is all just
I don't think it's for asses.
We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need
Agreed.
to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time.
Yeah, it got a bit too much towards the end of the building. The things people could do with it was just bonkers. But hey, it's there for people that like it. They can continue to enjoy it. And I shall continue to avoid it. Alrighty. I think we're fine taking you. I don't think you take up space because we already got you. Ooh, discarded book. History of the Chantry, Chapter 1. Well, it would be rude not to. The first blight devastated the Tevinter Imperium. Not only had the Darkspawn ravaged the countryside, but Tevinter citizens had to face the fact that their own gods had turned against them. Dumas, the old god once known as the Dragon of Silence, had risen to silence the world, and despite the frenzied pleas for help, the other old gods did nothing. The people of the Imperium began to question their faith, murdering priests and burning temples to punish their gods for not returning to help. In those days, even after the devastation of the First Blight, the Imperium stretched across the known world, fringed with barbarian tribes. The Imperium was well prepared for invasions and attacks from without. Fitting, then, that the story of its downfall begins from within. The people of the far northern and eastern reaches of the Imperium rose up against their powerful overlords in rebellion. The Tevinter Magisters summoned demons to put down these small rebellions, leaving corpses to burn as examples to all who would dare revolt. The Imperium began to tear itself apart from within. Throngs of angry and disillusioned citizens doing what centuries of opposing armies could not. But the Magisters were confident in their power, and they could not imagine surviving a blight only to be destroyed by their own subjects. Even after the blight, Tevinter commanded an army larger than that of any organized nation in Thedas. But that army was scattered, and its morale dwindling. The ruin of Tevinter was such that the Alamari barbarians, who had spread their clans and hordes over the wilderness of the Ferelden Valley, at the far southeast edge of the Imperium, saw weakness in their enemy, and after an age of oppression, embarked on a campaign not only to free their own lands, but to bring down mighty Tevinter as well. The leaders of that blessed campaign were the great barbarian warlord, Mafareth, and his wife Andraste. Their dreams and ambitions would change the world forever. Lovely jubbly. Not missed anything back there. Will this work? Come over here. I want to shoot you. Oh, I hit my own dude instead. Well, that's not good. Jesus. Oh, hi. What are you doing there? Great. Oh yeah, I usually don't read it all. I'm trying to make an effort to do everything this time. But yeah, it's gonna take a while. You're not wrong. I wanna find out all the little tidbits. Oh shit! I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice they died. Oh well. The more you know. Let's get this on you. Okay, so less I should do. Thank you for the follow, Impish. Very much appreciated.
They won't know what hit. How about you?
On the plus side, it means I can drag it out until Dreadwolf comes out.
On your guard, Rich.
Let's get you.
You're in a little over your head.
Nice. All right. I'm sorry I let you two die, but you know, life comes at you fast. You'll be right. You're not long for this world anyway.
I'll get on it.
Alrighty. Hello. I've come to party. Nice. I wasn't sure that was going to be wide enough to get them, but glad to know I'm wrong. Let's get this boy. Do a little of this. Okay. Don't you run from me, son. How rude. Nice little freeze. Are you a... Yep. Can't open you. I can open you, though. You're gonna be lootable? No. I understand. I too would not want to be lootable. Yep. Take some health fruit. Oh, there we go. Come, team. I have work to do.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal.
You tell them.
King is depending on us.
I had to break it to you, sir, but you may be disappointed. You may be disappointed with what is to come. Alright, Sneaky.
I'll get him.
I should be leading with Alistair, really, shouldn't I? Being a bit daft. Little stun. actually watch their health this time. You, sir, could do with a heal. Come here. Go on. Heal thyself.
Ready.
Alright, what else we got? Ooh, come on, there we go.
All right.
Did I give you permission to stand next to me, sir? How dare you? I'm not your buddy.
On your guard,
Alright, there we go. Easy peasy.
all right.
So look at this. Yeah, well, yes, I'll take you. Do I have you already? Are you gonna take up space there? Hey, fuck it. You can join me on this adventure. Why not? I'm charitable. Alright, now let's go with you. Alright, what we got? Ooh, okay, so I want everyone to focus on this boy actually. Cheeky cheeky. Okay.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, you can let the dogs out, can you? Yeah, it's just. Come, Papas, help me. There we go. All you need is dogs. Oh, yes, you do. Alright, easy peasy. Are you locked? Why must everything be locked? Making me regret not being a rogue. I'll take that, don't need the rest. Okay.
Now it's better than later.
Hello, how y'all doing? Having a good time? Horribly sorry, I must ruin it for you. Sir, I must ask you to heal yourself, please. I'm not gonna bother putting it on the fucking action bar. I know you are not long for this world. Man, that freeze ability is extremely useful. Okay.
It's a good day to die. Down you go.
That was a bit unnecessary, but we'll take it. Alright, ooh, careful.
Got it.
Can I take you? I can.
Now
I can and I shall. Oh, I don't have space for you though. What should we get rid of? I don't think I need you. Boom. What do you do? Crush frozen lightning gives you the user a small bonus, probably. That's the kind of thing I should probably use, but I'm never going to.
All right.
I see things like that and then I realize why I have so much trouble in the harder difficulties. Because I never use that stuff. Ah, you bugger. What the hell?
Watching horror.
Nice. Ooh, Alistair. Alright, buddy. Come here. Do that. Do that. Don't do that. Alright, oh, I never know what to give these guys for this stuff. Where's actual taunt? Oh, it's there. Alright, well, I'm gonna give you that because I want you to be able to taunt. It's my dream that you can take all this crap off me. Lovely. Also lovely.
I'll get on it.
Always happy to have more potions. Hello. Oh, hi.
Kill them all.
What am I doing? All about that. How about that?
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Lovely. I can't open this, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to want anything up here, am I? No. Alright. I believe this is the last floor. I do believe. I think I put a mod on for the end of this mission, actually. That's a little cutscene. Hello! Yeah, big creepy bugger. Yes, raw to you too, son. Raw to you too. Alright. Can I bruise you?
So you can get off my back?
Technically.
Die already!
You resisted? Oh, that's just bloody rude. Jesus, hello. Alright, we'll give Alistair a heal. Because we care about Alistair.
Someone's going to fall. It sure won't be me.
This boy is taking a beating, alright. Come here.
Is it time to kill something?
Froze his ass mid-air. Alright, Alistair, you need a potion too, buddy. You can have a medium one.
Won't know what this'll be fun.
Alright, do that. I should probably save the breeze for if he grabs someone, shouldn't I? He grabbed someone, shit! Fuck. Let's hope this works. Get in! I wasn't sure if you could actually pull that off. I'm quite proud of myself, actually. Alistair, that should be you getting that final hit. What are you doing, man? Letting this random dude steal your glory.
Got it.
Got it. Okay. Do I want that? I don't know. I do not know. Sure that I could just do that. Nice. Get rid of that. We are going to take both. I think the ogre boy's got some stuff we want to. Alistair, buddy, you're going to have to have some patience, alright? Okay, well we can take that. I'm assuming we can't. Okay. Who uses a mace? I mean, psh. Certainly not I. Right, there we go. Ooh, codex. Havard's Aegis. Probably not the best time to be reading this. It might be a bit, you know. Havard was Mepharaf's closest friend. They were children together in the same Havard clan. They fought side by side in so many battles that Mepharaf dubbed him Havard the Aegis. Better to have at his side than any shield. Mepharaf brought Havard with him to meet with the Tevinters. It was unthinkable to stand before his enemies without his Aegis. When he understood that Mepharaf was giving Andraste over to be executed, Havard, unwilling to draw swords against his friend and liege, placed himself between Andraste and the Tevinter soldiers. The Tevinters struck him down, and Mepharaf left him for dead. But Aegis was not so easily destroyed. Havard lived and made his way gravely wounded to the gates of Minrathous to stop the execution. Too late, he found only the ashes of the prophet left to the wind and rain. When his fingers touched the ash, his ears filled with song, and he saw a vision of Andraste dressed in cloth of starlight. She knelt at his side, saying, "Rise, Aegis of Faith, The Maker shall never forget you so long as I remember. His wounds healed instantly, and with the new strength Havad gathered up and dressed his remains, and carried them safely back to the lands of the Alamari. Setting up the whole ashes thing then.
Now it's better than later.
Very nice. Yeah, I'm interested to see what this cutscene looks like.
Sound the retreat.
God damn it, Logan.
Should we not?
Do as I command.
You know when you watch those things and something happens and you rewatch it and you like sit there and hope that somehow it plays out differently this time. I always get that with this cutscene. I was like, don't do it this time, Logan. I believe in you. But no. He exists to be a jerk. Go on, Duncan. Lovely. Oh, buddy. Yep. Alright. I forgot that happened so quickly. Oof. Oh god, that look in his face. I mean, I know he's dead, but Christ. See, we didn't fail you, Duncan. We tried, buddy. Ah, my shoulder. The fuck? I need that. For shoulder things. Oh, this would be the modded cutscene, I guess. God, I got two right in the bloody gut, huh? That was me whining about my shoulder. Yeah, Alistair, it's not looking good for me. I think you might have to lead from now on, you know? I'd appreciate if you didn't clip your hands into me, son. Oh. Well, didn't they drag his ass into the deep roads? Okay, they're doing some dragon. I feel like that would be a bit more appropriate for someone that was planning on romancing Alistair. But hey, hey Flameth, how you doing? Save my buttocks, please. There we go. My T-posing. Love a good T-pose. Oh, Alistair's T-posing. Oh shit, the prisoner. Imagine trying to shoot Flameth with a bow. Oh Jesus, hello, alright. Well, that was pretty well done, that. It was a bit framey, but I don't think that can be helped. I think whoever made it really liked Hollis, though. Bless him. And so they should. He's fantastic.
Ah, your eyes finally open.
Excuse me,
Mother
Morrigan.
should be
Can I have my
pleased.
clothes? Yes. Where am I?
Back in the wilds, of course. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and I have just
I could never forget
bandaged
you,
your
Morrigan.
wounds. You are welcome, by the way.
Thank
How
you.
does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
Vaguely. I remember being overwhelmed by Darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
My friend, you mean Alistair?
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before.
Yeah, that
Yes.
one. Yeah, that's the
He
one.
is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
What does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
What about Alistair? Is he alright?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
A little bit, yeah. Very unkind. Those were his friends.
And you think they would encourage his blubbering? If so, they are not the sort
Fair.
of Grey Wardens the legend.
Fair enough, Morrigan. Alright. I have some questions if you don't
I do
mind.
not mind. Take your time.
Are we safe here? Where are the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Alrighty. Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
I don't think I'm getting ransomed, Morrigan. Thanks a lot.
I am only being practical.
How did she manage to rescue us exactly?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon.
Oh.
If you do not believe that
Bird,
tale,
huh?
then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Are there any survivors besides us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Oh. Lovely. Why did Terran Loghain abandon the king?
I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
I think I've asked enough questions.
I agree.
Aye.
'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
New Codex, Duncan. Ooh, Last of the Wardens. Oh, I was wondering why I was getting achievements, but it's because I usually play on Steam. Duncan, he was killed in battle against the overwhelming numbers of Darkspawn at Ostagar, alongside King Galen. Is that all there is to say? Duncan? That's a bit rude, isn't it? There's more to him than that. Oh yeah, I don't want you. Right. Oh, let me do a save first. Hot. Okay, I'm gonna call it there for today. Thank you, thank you. Well, what's next? So Lovering's next, which I don't think Lovering takes that long, does it? Maybe an hour, maybe. And then we get to the campsite, which might take a while because there's a lot of talking to people happening there. I'm very dark, aren't I? Which is crazy because it's sunny as shit outside. Well, it's a bit late to change it now. So yeah, then we choose where we're gonna go. I want to go to... So, if I was doing this naturally, I'd probably go to, obviously, deal with the Dalish first, because I'm Dalish. So it makes sense I would go there first. But because my game broke, last time I tried playing it in the Orzammar, well, in the Deep Roads, I kind of want to do that first, just to check it's working. Because last time I got through, like, most of the game. Left the Dwarven place to last, I think. And then went there. I don't think I left it to last. It was like second to last. But either way, I went there and then couldn't proceed, and I just felt like I'd wasted all the fucking time in it. So I don't want to make that mistake again. So I will probably go to Orzammar first, but we'll see. Although I want to be Arcane Warrior, so I might have to go do the Dalish one first, because that's where you get that. Choices, as it were. Yeah, anyway. I've had fun. I'm enjoying myself. I hope you've enjoyed too. And I look forward to getting more stuck into the nitty-gritty of the lore, which I've avoided doing up until this point. But, I don't know. After playing, I think, like, Inquisition, I got a lot more into sort of that side of things. Because usually I just like the main story and I'm not really too fussed about the world building, but that got me more interested in it. And since we've been hearing more about Dreadwolf and that's on its way, I wanna sort of get more informed on it before that comes out, which there's plenty of time. There's plenty of time. I think I'm just gonna do it like one stream a weekish, maybe, sort of build up to that coming out. Maybe we'll see. I might do more. I don't know. I usually just do whatever I feel like doing. But yeah, thank you, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.